Hello everyone, it is Junie checking back in. I am doing a tarot reading on a baby that was found in Virginia, in Carroll, Virginia, in the woods, abandoned in a old trash can. The baby was found, I'm actually not even sure if it is a baby, actually. It was found with a bit of a sleeping bag, a little bit of Winnie the Pooh fabric as well. I believe that the sleeping bag was a blue color. They don't know if this is a boy or a girl with these skeletal remains because they were in such bad condition. We don't actually have an idea of when this child died. A subscriber has asked me to do this, and I couldn't pull astrology. I did try to research. I'm going to be honest, I did look very hard to see if there was any other information about this poor little child. I believe that the child is anywhere between 6 or 8 years old from what the articles that I read about this child. These are two decks that I combined together, Spill the Tea and What's the Tea Spill. So like what's in the tea. It might help us give a little bit of clues about what was going on with the parents of this child. Okay, I'm not at home. I'm in another location, and I've just kind of tried to make a little altar here for you guys. So let's give it a try. Let's see what we get. Again, I'm not at home, so just bear with me. I'm at a friend's house, and she's letting me use some of her cloth here. I bring my crystals with me whenever I go in there, so these are crystals I had from home. All right, so let's find out about this poor child. The 7th house is open enemies. So we know that this child, the 7th house is what we look for a killer. In astrology, that's the house that we go to when we want to figure out who is our open enemy. So this can be a married couple. This could be, a murder. We're looking at a murder already. So this person is on social media. I'm trying to remember to show you guys the cards. So this person is always on social media. They probably have an account on YouTube or something, maybe. Or they're stalking the internet to find out about the case, to see if anybody's talking about it, which sadly they're not talking about this case. That's too many cards. This deck is hard to shuffle. Alright, so we're looking at a fire sign, possibly. This person might be an actual Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo. Forget shuffling in front of you guys. Sorry. It's just a habit. Please tell me about this child. Please tell me about this child that was found in a trash can. Who discards a child in a trash can in the woods, Virginia? This happened in 2022. some jealousy involved with this. So maybe we're looking at a toxic relationship of some sort. This person was this child's enemy, whether it's a parent or not. We're looking at an enemy. That this was murder. This was no good. I don't believe the child probably died of natural causes for it to show up in the 7th house off the bat like that. And then we'll pull basic tarot as well. That card wanted to flip over. All right, so this is somebody that's finessed their way to saying that the child is with someone else, to say that, they're maneuvering, that they've finessed their way out of looking guilty. Maybe somebody's asked, where's so-and-so? And they've finessed their way out of it, kind of like a Casey Anthony situation. But they've gotten away with it, They've managed to lie and manipulate somebody. They were stressed out with this child. It was too much stress. Okay, let's look at the bottom of the deck. Caught in the act, so we might have some cheating involved, some addictions, toxic ways. Yeah, so this is somebody that's got bad habits, caught in the act cheating. Stressed and irresponsible. Bad habits and addictions. So sad. So many parents get lost in addiction anymore. It's so sad. I mean, if we're going to get pregnant and have kids, not to be judgy, but when I was pregnant with my son, I didn't even, I was so nervous to even drink caffeine. I even quit drinking caffeine when I got pregnant because I was so worried that something was going to happen, My second one, I was a little bit more relaxed, and I went and got half and half coffee. It was half caffeine and half decaffeinated. So, I still tried to make a conscious effort to not take any stimulants or anything when I was pregnant, and I was even so worried about it, I even watched my caffeine intake. Okay, it looked like the Fool card wanted to come out there, and I'm just going to tell you what I felt about that Fool card. So we're dealing with somebody that's very immature and young, maybe a young parent. Keeping an eye on my incense and my candle because I just have this little area just rigged up here for you guys. Please tell me about the child in Virginia. Carroll, Virginia. Child found in a trash can wrapped in a sleeping bag in a Winnie the Pooh blanket. Or it wasn't a blanket, it was a piece of fabric of Winnie the Pooh. And if the child is 7, Winnie the Pooh is kind of young. Older for a 7-year-old. I think they think that the child might be 7, but I'm not sure. And I'm not sure if they were in a campground or anything like that. I don't know all the details, but it's just very sad. And that the bones are just so badly decomposed. We don't have a lot of answers. The subscriber was like, maybe it's Summer Wells. I don't think it's Summer Wells because the coroner was saying that the decomposition of the bones looked to be about 2017. So possibly, look at that. Oh, I thought that was the Fool card. Never mind. So, we're looking at someone that died probably in maybe 2016 or 2017. there's just not a lot of evidence. It's very bizarre, because you'd think that if they had a blanket and all that stuff, that there'd be more to it. And sadly, we just don't hear about this child much. Let's see what we get. Let's see what comes out. This child, 2017, 2016. Carroll, Virginia, in the woods, abandoned body. Child. Let's see what we got here. Okay. So, off the bat, this is someone that's extremely depressed. Looks like this was 2 people involved, married couple, possibly, or a person that's got 2 faces. They truly feel that they got away with this. I mean, if it was like upright, this is somebody that's extremely stressed out and worried that they're going to be caught, right? But it came out in reverse. So they've gotten away with this. It's going to calmer waters for them, and you can even see it's reduced anxiety. They've recovered. It's very sad. They've recovered. This can represent the authorities, you know, upright. It would I mean, if you think about an authority figure, this would be the emperor. This would be the king of your. Remember, these cards are made off of, like, you know, the 1300s, when we had kings and queens and things like that. So it's in reverse. So they really truly feel that that they've gotten away with this. That they got away with it, and that the authorities are not breathing down their neck anymore, and that they themselves might be a bit of a control freak. We did get fire sign. This is a fire sign. This is an Aries. So this card and this card matches. So we are getting some connection with the cards. The cards are listening. Okay? So this is somebody that was getting probably annoyed with this child, the responsibility of it, and acted out, and they're a fire sign. Seems like they were in a volatile relationship. And they're getting away with it. Sadly, they're going to get away with it. These cards came out too. So this is like hope that we're going to solve this case, but this is also their hope that they've gotten away with it, and that their mental health feels better. You know, they're healed. They've gotten over the burden of thinking that they're going to get caught. This is family. This can be an influx of income, you know, money coming in and out. If you look, it's a family that's heading towards the castle, and this is like a dynasty. If you look, a little Easter egg here, this is the Tree of Life from the Kabbalah. Every religion is in the tarot cards. So when people sit here and tell you that tarot is evil and it's of the devil, that's not true. Every planet is in the tarot cards. Chakras are in the tarot cards. Hinduism, Muslim, Christianity, Judaism, even Ra shows up in tarot cards. So they might be having some financial difficulties right now. Because, I mean, upright, it's like all your dreams are coming true. You're heading towards the castle, you know, like you're a wealthy family, and you're heading towards, you know, the castle where the king and the queen was at was like rock and roll times. Like they were like, that was the it place to be. And if you look, this couple is heading there. And we have the elderly person there, which represents, you know, like a dynasty of wealth. So this person is coming out of that. There might be a disunion in the family, a breakup in the family, and that the family has disowned this person, that they are outcasted from their own family. This is trying to balance money. So this is somebody that has an influx of money issues. You know, it's either they can't balance their income. Could that be from drug addiction? Because we did get a fire sign with toxic ways, bad habits, and addictions. So that would definitely affect somebody's money, right? This person was under extreme stress. It feels like I'm getting a lot of women cards, but we could be getting a male. I can't tell if it's a male and a female, or that it's a couple that did this to this child. And they're having money issues and their family has disowned them. So if you know of a young couple that's on drugs in Virginia that's been struggling with money and drugs, this might be what we're looking for. Their page. So, and that's an air sign. So that's Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. This card also is represented by water and earth too. So we got 3 elements in this card, but it mostly represents an air sign. So the female might be Sagittarius or an Aries. The male might be an air sign with a little earth in them. Bottom of the deck is the Tower card. So this page, if it is the male, he could be like a Gemini, Aquarius, or a Libra. I'm not sure. I'm getting like he's a smartass. I not to be rude, but I'm getting that he's a know-it-all. He's a younger man that's a know-it-all. He thinks he knows everything. He knows more than you. Very sad for this child. So if you know of a young couple in Virginia that says that their child is someplace else, making decisions and walking away. I mean, that's basically what they did. They walked away, and they've been able to finesse it. So, I mean, these are people that have manipulated. They're manipulating their family. They've had a major Tower moment with this child. Maybe they broke up. I mean, this is literally walking away out in the wilderness and leaving behind your responsibility and your emotions with that child. And Saturn represents the government. Pisces represents your emotions. This is a total eclipse. Like, I mean, they just started a whole new life. Like, they walked away and started a whole new life without this child. Very selfish people. Again, we have 2 people here, a man and a woman. I mean, this is a very unstable couple. But they're lying about where their child is. They're lying. So let me just kind of show you where the cards are. This is an addicted couple. They're on drugs. And they're getting away with it. The child had a couple minutes of fame, but not enough. I mean, they felt like if they just got rid of this kid, everything would be good. And the 7th house is your open enemies. I mean, it could be a married couple or a couple that's together, and I mean, it's your enemies. They were an enemy to this child. Very sad. So I just wanted to give you a rundown of the cards so you guys can see it. You're struggling with money. So I feel like we have a fire sign and an air sign involved in this death. I hope this helps. I hope this helps my subscriber. They wanted me to do a reading on this, and I hope this gives you a little bit more insight to... They've manipulated their words. They've gotten away with it. It's very sad. Very sad situation for this child. I mean, they were stressed out about it because this is like extreme stress, but it came out in reverse. So they've gotten away with it. They truly believe they've gotten away with it. It's very sad. Hopefully this case will get more, you know, more publicity. It's not getting enough publicity. That's like 10 minutes of fame, 15 minutes of fame, something like that, you know? It's very sad. All right, guys, I just wanted to do a reading so my subscriber didn't think I forgot about her. I've been, my daughter is at my son's house, and I've just been doing a lot of running around. I've been doing a lot of astrology, and I really tried to find astrology for this baby, but I couldn't find any. And, you know, we have to remember the golden rules is that we need specific times and dates, and I can't just make stuff up. I have to have specific information. All right. All right. God bless everyone. Please take care of each other. Look after one another and be safe out there. Bye-bye.